There is strength. There is strength and power behind your tears. I'm gonna put this blanket on. I'm a little chilly. A lot of the times we go through a lot of things, and I'm specifically talking to my chosen ones here. If you get it, you get it. A lot of the times when they try to manipulate us, talk bad about us, try to put us down, try to make us small, try to make us feel like we're nothing, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it gets to me. As a kid, I used to internalize it, but now I'm aware that these people are acting like this not because of me, it's because how they see me based on their ego. These people operate through their lower selves, not their higher selves. These people lack confidence, self-esteem, authenticity, and being a genuine person. So when a person threatens that and makes them notice what they're lacking, they'll try everything in their power to try to destroy that person. And I just want to let you know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. I know majority of my demographic right now is males, and I kind of wanted to speak on that. Even though I'm not a man myself, I want to give reassurance that there is power behind your tears. There is strength behind your tears. Like, did you know that crying actually raises your vibration? Because when you cry, you let out all the stress, all of the pent up emotions, you let everything out, and you cleanse your body just from crying. Like, I'm not just saying cry right now. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, if you feel like you need to cry for something, don't hold it in. How do you think those people became that nasty? How do you think those people became so cruel? It's because they held everything in. You want to be like that too? No, I don't think so. So just let it out. You know, just let it out. Like, I was just existing yesterday, and I was just thinking about everything, and I just had to cry. Like, but for some reason, a part of me didn't want to cry. Like, it's kind of like, I shouldn't let them get the best of me. It's not about them. It's about me. It's about how I feel. You know, I'm in isolation right now, and I've been in isolation for almost a year. It's not easy. I don't have anyone right now, but that's okay. It's here to help me, and it's here to focus on my energy and the things that I need to heal from. And these few months made me discover so much about myself to where I'm walking out a completely different person. Like, I thought I was healed last year, but there's definitely layers when it comes to healing. It's never linear. It's never, oh, I'm done with that phase of my life, so I'll never come back to it. No. Healing is you're just having a good day, then randomly you think of a memory you didn't think you never had before. And that memory was a dark memory, because when we go through a lot of trauma, your brain would try to like forget or suppress a few memories so you can at least, I guess, cope with it, because it was too much for your body. So your brain would kind of like put it in the back burner so you forget. And when you start to relax, and when you actually like are calm for a little bit, that's when the memories resurface. So yeah, and just thinking about it and experiencing it was kind of like weird, because it's like, when did that even happen? And it's just like, now I gotta heal from it. I'm crying again. Like, healing is not easy. It's not, because if healing was actually easy, everybody would have healed by now. There wouldn't be any cruel, insecure, damaged, trauma-filled people, you know? Yeah, I've been through some trauma, but I don't let that make me, you know? It's not part of who I am. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Those experiences have helped me become the person that I am today, but that's not part of my story, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, it's important to know your history and stuff like that, but I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, me being traumatized is the reason why I don't have X, Y, and Z. Like, no, you know, that's not it. Hold on. That is not it. So yeah, don't adopt a victim mentality. Don't think that the world is out to get you and everybody is against you, because that's not the case. That's not the case. If you feel like you're cornered, you're alone, just know that you're not alone. You know, you're not by yourself. It's okay to be vulnerable. I like to be vulnerable with you guys because I feel like a lot of people are not vulnerable enough. So I'm like, I don't mind being vulnerable. Like, I don't think it's anything like scary, because for the longest in my life I didn't become vulnerable because people would act like they cared about me, but yet they used what I said when I was vulnerable in a way to attack me during an argument. I would tell them this happened to me, but yet during an argument they throw it back in my face. So how can I be vulnerable? Years down the line, oh, you don't talk to me anymore. You caused that. People think they could treat you any type of way and then be surprised when you decide to burn the bridge. You made your bed, so lay in it. So just lay in it. And I'm just saying, it's okay to cry. It's actually relieving. Literally, when I started crying, when I was done, I was like, I feel 20 pounds lighter. Like, I felt better. I felt so much better. I'm like, wow, I need to do this often. Like, it just felt nice. I was like, ah, that was nice, you know? And, what else? Dang, I was gonna say something else. Sometimes, like, I realized this too. When I was thinking about everything and what people have done to me, I couldn't cry until I realized, I'm like, wait, why does my heart hurt? Why does my chest feel tight? I can't cry, but I feel some part of me is crying right now. And then I just hear my inner child crying. I'm like, oh, I had to comfort her. I watched an episode of SpongeBob. Like, SpongeBob is my favorite show of all time. I just had to mention that. I love SpongeBob. But I watched that to comfort her. She still was crying. And then just thinking about it, like, I am my inner child and my inner child is me. And right now she's crying, but how come I can't cry? And I had to comfort her, like, everything's gonna be okay. I promise things are gonna get better, you know? Then I started crying because I'm like, why did they keep treating me this way? Like, I know it's because of envy and the enemy has got to my family, but I truly feel like there's a deeper meaning why. You know? Maybe I'm not meant to wrap my head around it. Maybe I'm not meant to figure out what is the reason why they treat me this way. But I just know it's not right. And I know that because of this treatment, they're not meant to stay in my life. Because I don't want to ever feel this way ever again. I don't want to give them another opportunity to treat me like shit again. I refuse. I deserve better. You deserve better. Nobody deserves to settle for love, quote unquote love. Nobody deserves to experience hatred and envy that is disguised by love or I care about you. No. If a person takes away your peace, or every time you talk to them you feel drained, they don't care about you. Energy never lies. Energy never lies. So just cry once in a while. Just let it all out. If you're upset, be upset. If you're sad, be sad. You know? Because for the longest, like, I didn't want to, like, cry because my ego got the best of me, saying, like, oh, I don't want them to get the best out of me. This ain't about them. This is about me. I need to cry. I need to release this pent-up energy, this sadness, this low feeling that I'm feeling, you know? And it's beautiful at the same time. It might not feel beautiful, but it is beautiful because you have so much emotions. You're sensitive. It's powerful to be sensitive, because people that are walking around doing horrible things, those people that are causing so much disruption in your life, they're not sensitive, and they're horrible people. Sensitivity is actually important because you're in tune with your emotions, you're in tune with yourself, you listen to your body. There's power in that. So that's why I say there's power behind your tears, there's strength behind your tears, because there truly is. You know? And if they're treating you horribly, let God handle it. Give it up to God, and she'll handle it herself. Just give it up to God. And if it's out of your hands and it's God's hands, she gonna handle it. She gonna handle it, because these people think they can do whatever they want and just walk scot-free. No. You're gonna reap what you sow. What goes around comes back around. So next time a person's treating you horribly, try your hardest not to retaliate. If you gotta cry, just cry. Don't feel like, oh, they got the best of me. They got the... Years down the line, we're gonna see who's actually laughing. We're gonna actually see who's the happy one and who's the one that's gonna be depressed. What goes around comes back around. You might not see it now, but you'll see it later. So do yourself a favor and just release all the emotions that you're feeling. I'm not saying release it in a reactive way, but if you feel like you need to cry, just cry. Just cry. Watch a movie, eat your favorite snack while doing it, get a blanket or something, just cry and hold yourself and reaffirm yourself and give yourself reassurance that I am loved. It does not have to be about love from the people around you, but there's people out here. There's spirit guides out here. Your ancestors out here. God out here loves you. So you are loved. You love yourself. And give yourself affirmations like, I'm trying my best. I deserve the best. I care about myself. I'm here for myself. I love the way I am. I love how sensitive I am. I love how I'm able to cry. You know? And yeah, especially in the Black community, Black men were taught not to cry. I've only seen my dad cry 4 or 5 times in my entire life. That's not a lot at all. I think that's concerning. Low key. That whole, oh, that's not manly. So penting up emotions is manly? I'm confused. Since when does liquid coming out your eyes make you less than a man? It's almost as if they're trying to destroy you. When you think about it, And then as a Black woman, I was kind of raised, I was raised to know that it's okay to cry, but at the same time, I had to pick myself back up again, which is true, but kind of you're strong, you can do everything. I can't do everything. I mean, I can physically, but I don't have to, and I shouldn't. I need help. I need a break. I deserve to feel calm at times. I shouldn't be stressed, you know? I feel like every other race of women, they have an excuse to be dainty and feminine and just be a woman. But Black women, we're expected to do everything. And for Black men, they're just expected to just hold everything in. No. What society tells you to do, you do the opposite. And I realized the direction that society wants me to go, I went the opposite way, and my life got 10 times better. That's all I'm saying. Use your discernment and pray to God to help you through times. Because it's not weak. It's far from weak. It is far from weak. So do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Because there's strength behind your tears. It really is. Stay beautiful. Stay emotional. And stay sensitive, reflection. Thanks for having time with Tatiana the Optimist. I'm out.